Oh, sound's working. Good. Sound is working. Sound's working. Sound's working. I'm pretending to be a talk show host. For fun. I'm doing it for fun.
How are ya? So, got some pizza, friendly dog.
He's a bad boy.
Some sweet keyboard beats.
You know what that fucking dog did? You know what that fucking dog did to me? Here, keep the sodas down here. Let's hide them. Let's not advertise for the soda company. Let's not walk in front of the camera like we don't know what the fuck we're doing. That's a pretty stupid fucking thing to do. This is Trailers and Trash with Marles Sparkley and Prison Yoga, featuring Christain Dahl. We're gonna drink sodas. It's gonna be fun. Turn that fucking shit off. Fuck. No, I was kidding. Turn it back on. It was good. I liked it. It was really good.
Musical beauty.
It's pretty good. It's actually pretty good. So, Christain Dahl, I met you, you handsome devil, you. I met you at the lab about 2 or 3 years ago.
I think it was actually about, first time I met you was about 5 years ago, very briefly.
Fuck, I'm getting old. It's a long time. That's a long time.
I was just a youngster then.
And if you want to know what the lab was about, you can look at some of my earlier videos. Hey, get the hell out of my shot, dog. That's what it's all about on Trailers and Trash. This is reality TV at its finest. This is the dirt.
Reality TV.
This is the salt of the fucking earth right here. Where were you born, Christain?
Right here in Missoula.
Right here in Missoula. See,
Yeah.
I always thought you were from the East Coast because of your accent.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you're always like, hey, get out of here.
Yeah, that's me.
That's me. And you've been playing music for how long?
I started playing the violin when I was about 7, so quite a while. I'd say about 15 years then.
15 years. Wow. You're an extremely skilled musician. You have a lot of other projects. I mean, we goof around in our band, but you're also you do a solo thing called Vis-a-Vis. Vis-a-Vis, which I always mispronounce because I'm a fucking moron. And tell us about that. Tell us about Vis-a-Vis.
Yeezazi.
Yeezazi. How do you spell that?
It's Y-E-E-Z-A-Z-E-E. It's kind of an experimental electronic project. Typical song structure. I couldn't tell you much more about it otherwise. But I'm going to be releasing an album here soon called Fair to Metric Beginning, Dreamt of Systems and Cogs Spinning. So keep an ear out for that if you're interested.
That's a tongue twister. I thought your name was difficult to pronounce, man. Let's say that one more time. You got to speak loudly because, I mean, we're fucking ghetto here in the trailer park.
It's true. It's going to be called Fair to Metric Beginning, Dreamt of Systems and Cogs Spinning.
Fair to Metric Beginning, Dreamt of Systems and Cogs Spinning.
Close. Fair to a Metric Beginning.
Fair to a Metric Beginning. Maybe next time we'll write all this stuff down in very readable.
We could make big block letters and things
like signs.
Yeah.
Like they had in the protest movements. They always had signs, and every single protest across America and the world have had signs. And I don't think talk show television, is that what you call it? Talk show television?
Something like that, yeah.
Talking TV. Okay, so you're in.
Well, there's our band, Prison Yoga, and my project, Yeezazi.
Yeezazi.
Potentially going on tour in August and November. Let's see, and violin accordion duo I do with my good friend Reef, called Sad Tropics. Got an old-timey thing. The dog agrees.
That's good fucking TV right there. That's good goddamn TV. If ever I saw it. What are you doing? Do it.
Just to highlight what we talked about, I'm going to take a quick fun break.
I'm taking a break. Jesus.
That didn't work very well.
This is what Trailers and Trash is all about. You never know what's going to happen. Because I'm pretending to be a talk show host. I'm not actually a talk show host. Just pretending right now.
Me.
Could have fooled him. Could have fooled that guy. Anyways.
I'm hard to be fooled, too.
Tell us about, an accordion duo.
Yeah.
Oh, he's walking away from me. He's walking away. No respect. I mean, he doesn't know who I am. I'm Marles Sparkley. I'm a big fucking deal.
I'm not the most respectful man that ever lived. I just had to take a quick break for these messages. Yeah, it's like, I don't know quite how to describe that one either. You know, people have said it's kind of an older European-ish sort of sound.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of, gypsy-ish or something like that. I don't think that's the best term for it, but I don't know. Fairly classical in that regard. I studied classically growing up, and it's been fun to be able to do a little of that because he's a pretty proficient player himself.
Yeah, Reep's a great musician. So where can we find that name? I'm so bad with names. I need to write shit down.
Yeezazi.
Yeezazi.
Well, you can find me on SoundCloud, and very soon, as this album's coming out, hopefully by the end of June, there'll be a Bandcamp available under that name. I've held off on putting out too much of this one until it's completed, and I want to do bits and pieces. I was doing too much of that. But if you ever want to hear some of my experiments, you can certainly find them on SoundCloud.
Cool. And Sad Tropics, the violent accordion duo, it's two accordions.
It's one accordion and a violin.
It's one accordion and a violin, so it's a violin accordion duo.
Yeah.
A violordian duo.
Yeah, a violordian duo. That's a pretty sweet
name. Violordian duo.
Sounds kind of like a fucking spaceship or something.
It does.
Violordian ruler.
That's what we do on Trailers and Trash. We make up words. We talk with our hands. We rip off our favorite comedians. It's a good deal.
I traveled for 17 million years just to come and sit in this trailer yard. My race had run dry on the pieces of plastic which we needed so wonderfully to fill our bellies and our blood.
How do we fill our blood?
In my world, we do not use sunlight. We just rest our hands on a plastic lampshade. Everything else in our galaxy is burned out long ago.
I think I have a plastic lampshade somewhere. I wonder what that would do.
In my lands, these are our teeth. Quite strange that they became your musical arrangements.
It's not that weird. That was weird. Was that an impression of me, or was that a violordian?
That's a violordian.
That's a violordian.
Yes, yeah.
Who are space travelers, I hear.
Yeah, I think so.
From the future. Well, we're all traveling through space all the time. So we've covered what bands you're in. Do you have any published material, music-wise?
Let's see. Other than the bits and pieces that I'm putting together, not just yet. Though, if you're in the area, I'm going to be opening for Jamaican Queens here in the next couple of months.
That's kind of a big deal.
Yeah, that's a good one. This will be one of the big gigs.
And you're opening for multiple Jamaican Queens? Because I've never even met one Jamaican Queen.
Oh, who? Yeah.
It's a knee slapper. That's what we call a knee slapper on Trailers and Trash.
You gotta have a few up your sleeve.
Gotta have a few. Unscripted.
A lot better than a bunch of leaves.
Live from the outer rim of Missoula, Montana.
Yeah.
So your show is with the Jamaican Queens.
And another group, some good friends of mine, Fallow. They do, fairly typical, almost your typical 4-piece setup, except it's not really because they have synths and violins and trumpets. Whole shebang, kind of a big sound.
There's a mosquito on my forehead. Will you get it?
Let me.
Ow!
Burn it.
All right. Well, Christian, would you like to play a song for us on the keyboard? You know that really pretty one that we always play when we're drunk in the park? Yeah. I'm not going to join in, just you. And you know how to change the settings there and all that. Turn the volume up. Just go as loud as we can on that. I'm going to go get my guitar and I'm going to tune it, and then we'll play one of our songs.
Wonderful.
Sounds
Let's
good.
do it.
Okay.
Stay tuned.
See, the first thing I'm learning is not to walk in front of the camera. I'm gonna walk behind Christian and exaggerate.
Let's see if we can find a good little sound on this doohickey here. Got the Yamaha Porta Sound PSS 50. All right. This is a little one about going to the park. Well, man, I went down to the park just yesterday. All them sweet birdies and their songs seem to go my way. Sometimes you gotta rest back and just let the music play. 'Cause if you don't, it might all move away. Well, man, you know, there's a place where we go in the mind all the time. I think it could be mine. For the feeling I knew of, there was so much there. I could care less, my dear, if I could breathe the air. And man, I figured where the cars they spinning with the metal grinding and the gears all spent. If that trail was so going so far away, I just hope you might come along and walk my way. And with the moon as it haggard in the tune, I was thinking about the lips I might play for you. You, sweetie bee, were quiet and lovely, I could see, I do believe. Well, man, I went down to the park just yesterday. All them sweet ladies and the dances they stole away. Back in through the woods, through the place, doing as you could. I hope you got some feeling for the sun, for the sun, the sun. Let's run, catch the sun again.
Very nice. Very nice. I'm just rolling a little split here. Feel free to talk to the people and about whatever you want. Play some music. It'll just take me about 2 minutes here.
All right, T-minus 2 minutes. So for the time being, does anyone out there like the horse races? Yeah, well, me neither. So I figure tell you a little bit about Missoula. We're nestled deep in the mountains. Probably show you a nice little clip from off to the side. If we take a gander here.
Oh, that's lovely.
Let's see.
As we can see here, we have trailers.
And lots of trees.
There's trees. There's trailers. And
let's see if we can get that mountain. Yeah, you can see that mountain there. Yeah. There's a few of them. They're nice.
And then here's the trash. We have the mountains. We have the trailers. And here we have the trash.
Trash.
The table we were eating pizza off earlier was cleaned with this. The beer I got drunk off of earlier is here and here and here. This Dr. Pepper I think was drank by Frank or Nautilus. And so there's the trash.
Yep. All right. Fun time.
Fun time.
So, yeah, we sit here nestled in the mountains. The Rockies, some of the biggest here in the U.S., I guess.
Are they?
Yeah, they're actually some of the biggest in the world.
Are they really?
Other than the Andes, as far as I understand it.
But are they bigger than the Himalayas?
No, but they are very big mountains.
Are they bigger than Dante's Peak?
I don't know, actually.
Are they bigger than? Are they bigger than Mount Everest in the Himalayas?
No, not quite.
Are they bigger than Volcano from the movie Volcano?
Probably, because that was made of plastic.
Later.
That'll be $10.
Hey! You give me $10 once, shame on me.
I'll just take 3 of your guitar strings instead. How about that?
You give me
I don't know how to use them
You
for.
give me $10 twice. Shame on you. You give me $10 3 fucking times. You give me $10 3 times. Shame on all parties involved.
For the homies.
For the homies. DP for the homies.
Dr. Pepper, which we do not endorse.
No. Nor are we affiliated with such. All right. So we're gonna smoke this cigarette, and we're gonna play you a song here. You want to get that fiddle? Get that fiddle all tuned up there.
All right.
Oh, and here you go. Smoke that too.
A little bit of extra nicotine never hurt a guy.
It never hurt anybody. A little bit of cigarette smoking never hurt any goddamn buddy. That's the bottom line. So we tunes that up. I'm going to tell you about 2 Missoulas. There's the Missoula, the heart of Missoula they call it, or as I call it, the lifestyle Missoula. And then there's the Missoula that exists outside, or as I call it, Missoula, the outer rim. Here in the trailer park, we exist in what we call the outer rim. It's a little bit separated, you know. We don't hear about it as many of the shows or the artists or the First Fridays around here. It's just it operates a little bit independently of the heart of Missoula.
So, a nice note, Missoula's an interesting place. It's very separated in some respects, but a nice little community. It's a city of about 80,000.
I'd say 80,000. That sounds about right. It is
very nice. About 11 hours from Seattle on highway or interstate. Interstate 90. So if you're ever coming by, I'd really recommend you stop by.
Stop on by here.
Well, we are known for our wonderful mountain hospitality.
Mountain hospitality. Yep. We are known for that. We are known the world over in Montana for our hospitality and not our guns.
Which is, I don't know why, being as far as we are from Mexico, why it's named after a Spanish term, but interesting.
Well, I think Spaniards.
Actually, yeah, we did have a.
If anybody knows how to pronounce Spaniards or Spaniards, please feel free to comment it.
Spaniards.
It is Spaniards.
Yeah, but we have a cool canyon here called Hellgate Canyon. It was named as such because it was considered the Hell's Gate at one point. Maybe that's not the most lucrative sounding thing ever, but it's a pretty nice place. But when the Spaniards came through for the first time, they saw bones littered all over the place from the Native Americans waging war for territory. And so I guess could call that a bit of
history. A little bit of history there.
A little history lesson.
Not bad.
So I guess that, speaking of Spaniards, that probably, you're probably right. They're probably the ones that named it, coming through in their ways and their wiles.
Probably through their ways and their wiles. All right, well, let's make sure we're in tune. You want a G first, I'm assuming?
Yes, please, sir.
Wait, A? Okay, good. I was right. You were right. We were right.
And me. You might be a little off there yourself, man.
Probably. Nope. According to my diameter. Bye, Frank. Thanks again, man.
Zoom out.
Easy case. Oh, B, you said?
E.
E. Yeah.
And check that A, would you?
Should be good. Yeah.
Okay, good to go.
Cool. Kill.
So this is the Deluxe 4000, manufactured by Machines on the planet Zartune.
Zartune?
Yep, Zartune.
Is that like a cartoon except like with a Z?
I guess.
Cool.
It wasn't.
Let's play 16, The Apartment, which is a newer song.
Okay.
And then let's play Bug Breath.
Let's do it.
Then let's talk some more. See if there's anything else we want to talk about. Maybe there is, maybe there isn't.
What a hoot.
I'm just pretending to be a talk show host here. NBD.
So coming up next, we got lots more good stuff.
Very good things. What were we doing? Oh, yes. 16, The Apartment.
House in June 2005. He had green hair, he claimed from rock, he had a dream to stay alive. He'd come by to escape the heat, he'd bump some meth and watch the sleep. No one knew his name except me. Well, Dusty was his name, and I'm sure he had his problems. We had more he couldn't get for year that I saw the light. Counterfeit friends and counterfeit thoughts and counterfeit cash. The only thing that seemed real to me were the bags of broken glass. I'd throw some scratch out just to watch them shit pack the floor. Driving in that misery, I wanted something more. Still, I lived that goddamn life for 3 hellacious years. Had the beats controlling me and holding back my tears. First morning I woke up to look at my reflection. Up till that day, the scabs on my face had avoided my detection. Rainbows were bleeding all over the place. I was nearing the end of my ultimate race. Galaxies swirling in my inner space. Stars hanging swirling and waiting to waste. Now words all I find. Words all mine. It's like that shit song. And you drag on way too long. It just goes on and on and on and on. On and on and on and on and on and on and on. Till you get sick of rolling around in your own shit. Your friends will tell you that it's harder than it is, but it's as simple as this.
Yay!
Yeah.
Yay! That was fun. I wrote that song about a life that I lived 10 years ago that's completely different from the life that I live now. If you're out there and you know you have problems with addiction, it's a lot easier to quit than maybe you think it is. It's easier to reach out maybe than you think it is.
Got a lot of good people around you and have your fun, but if you're in a hole, then fucking.
Well, and some people don't, and you know some people don't, and that's what they need to do is change their environment so they get good people around them.
Well, that's what I mean. I mean, you may have ended up at a point where you surround yourself with a bunch of shit bags, but fucking, there's always someone around the corner who might be able to do a little more for you. Your friends aren't really friends, and fuck them.
And you know, the worst is that damn marijuana too. I'll tell you.
They're
fucking gateway
it's an
drug.
evil drug. Weed.
Fucking gateway to running out my food stamp card. Huh?
Heart.
All right, let's play another song. Let's play Bug Breath. I wrote this song at the lab. There's a couple videos on YouTube on my channel, Pacifist Cage Fighting Incorporated, called LMLF Live at the Lab.
Live at the lab.
In extreme mode. I took the videos, my friend Nautilus, friend and roommate, had uploaded the show years ago, and I took the videos and I downloaded them and I put filters on them, and now they look so cool.
Dude, filters are fun.
Filters are where the views are at. Probably gonna put a filter on this.
I need a mosquito filter. Fucking fighting my eyebrows.
Mosquito filter. This is all unscripted. We didn't write questions down. We didn't. He thought
what was that?
He thought he was just coming over for a band practice, and I was like, hey, they'll let anyone on YouTube. They'll let nearly anyone on YouTube.
Yeah, we get paid big bucks for this.
I wonder how many people are watching right now. Probably like one.
Yeah, the TV inside.
The TV inside, yeah, that we signed into Frank's account.
Yeah, some of the pals I think wanted to check it out.
Yeah, well, maybe I'll go like put a comment on in the computer inside.
You know, we should
write a comment.
Something about it. We could do that.
Yeah, we could do that, but that's boring. Let's play a song instead.
Yeah. Well, to all of you 14 million folks out there, I hope you're enjoying it.
Yeah. In my shack, counting all the bugs, calling them our presents, chatting for just one bug. Oh!
And it continues.
And it continues. Basketball in the park, bouncing balls and hearts. Know you want to play that game, so I got your rebound. Like we were one. Sure, if it was real. Sure that it was fun.
dogs.
Wow.
Bugs and dogs.
Yeah. So you saw our level of professionalism. Christian was getting humped by a dog. He didn't stop playing the song. I stopped playing because I was laughing. Wow. That was professional.
They call me the master.
So why don't you wanna tell them how we got our start, being the totems of rock and roll that we are today?
Just being I'd say widely known as highly respected and valued members of the community. We were having a good little gathering in one of my old houses. If you've ever
Nice one, boy. One of those?
Yeah, I thought you were pointing at the dog.
Oh no,
Dog doesn't need cigarettes.
You're a bad dog. I think that dog does need cigarettes, man.
But anyway, I had a house that if any of you that know me from around here have been to, you probably are familiar with everything I'm talking about. But we were hanging out outside and very drunkenly sitting and jamming, and this guy leans over and says, hey man, we should start a band. I said, yeah. So we started our band, and next day he comes up and says, hey man, I got a title for our band. And Prison Yoga.
Prison Yoga.
That thing's pretty slick, if you ask me.
Which I actually, we were up at Glacier. I actually appropriated that name from a friend of mine's mom, who was trying to start a yoga program in the nearby Deer Lodge prison. And I said, Prison Yoga, what a great idea. And also a great band name.
Well, it's funny too, because it gives us unintended publicity. When we were on the bill, one of the local college stations was, going through some of the bands. We're like, oh, we have such and such. And coming up, we have such and such and such and suches. And then we have such and such in his guitar trio. And then something called Prison Yoga. That's interesting. Maybe something about people trying to better their lives. I wonder what that's about.
Yeah, we got there and they asked us if we had yoga mats, I think, didn't they? We got to 3 cycles.
Yeah, or something like that, what the deal was, or if we were doing a yoga performance. No. So, if it's on a bill with bands, then what, what the hell?
Yeah, well, it was funny, too. So it was this anti-bike theft benefit show at Free Cycles, which is a great nonprofit, basically helps people build and repair.
Bunch of old bike parts. Go in there, do some volunteer work, get a free bike.
Helps people build and repair bikes. And we played a show there not knowing that there was 2 other guitar and violin
Not just
pieces.
2, I think there were 3.
Were there 3?
It was almost all violin and guitar duos, which never happens. It's usually we're the only one.
Yeah.
Because it's kind of an interesting mixture, especially for kind of,
It's catching on. You know what I'll bet happened? They saw us playing in the park. They saw us practicing in Karis Park,
sound.
Which we're prone to do once every 2 weeks or so. You can catch us in Karis Park usually.
Or out and about, especially the warmer months of the year. Maybe less in the winter because it does get pretty snowy around here.
And we draw a pretty thin line between practices and performances.
It's true. I think we played our first show a week into starting. We pretty much jammed twice.
Yeah, and I drunkenly came up with a band name, and I called you 3 days before the show. I was like, oh, I got us a show at this Total Fest House thing. It ended up being.
And a point of note with that, fairly seriously. A lot of times, I was thinking about it the other day because I had an old coworker mention to me that he wants to start a band, and we had talked about it in the past. He had heard me do some keyboard stuff, and he's into kind of the sort of. I wouldn't call it hardcore, but kind of rockish, but not sound. And I was talking to him, and he's like, "Oh, so you still down to do that band?" And yeah, man, of course. And yeah, well, I think it's gonna be like a progressive band. And I see people do that all the time. It's this is what we're going to do. But my recommendation, and what I've seen defined, is that it works best if you just do it.
Just do it, yeah.
That's how all my projects have gone going. I mean, you just start fucking with it, and eventually you say, well, let's play a show, see how it works, and then you can figure it out.
You start pretending to do something, and pretty soon you're actually doing it.
Yeah,
you never know.
And your first bit might be kind of rough, but shit, man, then you can kind of tap the waters and see what really works.
Absolutely. Best. This is first broadcast of Trailers and Trash, and I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I didn't write a script.
No,
I just,
fuck scripts.
What I always say is, stupider people get more famous for dumber shit than I could ever think of. Especially on YouTube, man. We have the ability to advertise, broadcast ourselves. Fucking, we can have live television now.
Yeah, man.
Even though there's only an audience of
Imagine that.
one person. 1, 0. Oh, 1. There's 1. I just saw 1 pop up. I think.
Hey, stick around, you one.
I think that one that TV in the room is doing some weird thing. We got one of our friends' accounts signed in, so we don't feel like we're talking to nothing.
Yeah, we're not super losers. We have a whole bit of audience.
Not super losers or anything.
No, we're ultra losers.
I'm gonna go get another soda pop. Would you like another soda
I
pop?
would like another soda pop.
Okay. Thanks again for coming out here. This was fun.
Yeah, it is good.
We're having a good time.
It's a hoot. You know, come join us in Montana sometime. Fucking, we're all a hoot.
We're all a hoot. Some of us are hoots.
Some folks are just like
There's hoots and there's boots.
hoots and boots.
Which reminds me, what's that? What do you say about bananas? Tell them what you say about bananas.
Yeah, you know,
Tell them that thing about bananas.
Always remember, a banana in a day keeps you from wasting time anyway. Very important. So, let's see. Just got my studio all set up again. Happy about that. If any of my local friends happen to be watching this or see it in the future, feel free to stop by and do some jamming. It's about that time of year again. You know, fucking everyone in this area, we have such a disparity between winter and summer. I don't know how it is wherever any of you folks are out there watching are from, but geez, fucking in the summertime, it's beautiful. You know, 90-degree weather a lot of the time, and beyond that, fucking stays light out till about 10:30, almost 11 in the heat of the summer. And in the wintertime, you know, it's awesome. In the summer, but fucking no fall, and then it gets dark at 5:30 and just muggy and long, shitty winter. So everyone kind of gets in the habit of not going out and playing. All the shows pretty much stop. So don't come here in the wintertime unless you like to ski. Then do.
Yeah.
Or
snowboard.
Or like ice hiking.
Ice fishing, ice hiking.
I don't know if
Is ice hiking a thing?
Probably. I mean, it's not as fun.
Is the risk just like you might fall? Is that where the thrill?
Well, that or getting hypothermia. See, you know, you could say you've been a true Montanan if you've ridden a moped in 30 below weather and given yourself frostbite in the process. The only time I've actually gotten frostbite, even in all the wanderings I've done on a fucking moped. That's an interesting thing you're doing there.
What?
It almost looks like a mustache.
Shit. That was live, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Live television with prison yoga. Hey, want to have a contest and see who can eat this pizza the fastest?
Oh, man.
Come on, no, come on, do it.
I'm going to have to save mine. Man, you are a master. Holy shit. Are you going to be able to swallow that? You ever thought about doing competitive eating?
Mm-mm.
I think, isn't the top contender still like a little Asian girl? So I've heard. Pizza man. Sun man. Walking downtown to meet the sun man. Walk around, it is a sun man, yes. Cloud man, no. Pizza man, yes, in the snow. But there was no snow. I don't talk like this, except I'm going to meet the sun man. The sun man knows that it goes that way, and so I will sing that way, you know. Sun man, he was a very, very good man. Sitting in the park again, man. Threading lines together like a good man. Stringing up strings like a good man. He likes pizza all day, good man. Roll your hair long like a sun man. Cut your hair like a sun man. Run around like a fun man, yeah. Fun man, yeah. One man, yes. Sun man, yes. Sun man.
Well, a sun man, he thinks like the run man was up the hill and again, man. He told you of the scroll has all the oldest work of humanity's mainstay.
All right.
Man.
Well, let's recap. What did we do?
Let's see,
we covered your
talked a
bands.
little bit about bands.
Yep, talked about
music.
bands.
We talked about this great place we live in this backyard, this dog. We swung on that thing, or I did at least.
He swung on that thing. You were there to watch. You were
Uh,
with him. You were right there.
I told you about the Sun Man just a minute ago. We gave you a few interesting little ditties. Stay tuned for more. If you come back again, we will certainly have some more for you. And we talked about the weather.
We did talk about the weather.
Just a little bit.
We did. What did we say about the weather? Oh, we talked about hiking in an ice storm.
Hiking in ice storms and the disparity between winter and summer.
You know, I once Skyped Don Bowles, and I asked him, we asked him a question. It was on Tom Green's Web-O-Vision. I asked Don Bowles a question. I asked him if he'd ever ate an ice cream cone in a snowstorm, and what he said was no, but he did give a girl a banana in an ice storm, which I thought was interesting.
Yeah, very interesting.
Fascinating.
Ice storms. Ice storm king.
Anyway, this has been the first test broadcast of Trailers and Trash, a talk show for poor people, by poor people, live from the outer rim of Missoula, Montana. I'm Marles Sparkley. My guest has been Christain Dahl. Thanks a lot for coming out.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
I'm sorry
Marles.
my hand is so greasy from the pizza.
That's okay, Grease Master.
Congratulations
Congrats
on all
to you
your
as
music.
well.
Look forward to playing a show soon.
Yeah, very much so.
Look forward to smirking at Jay after
Shake
this
hands with you
broadcast.
guys too.
Okay, let's wave bye to. Bye, guys.
Bye.
We sure had fun.